The types of governments in France prior to and after the Revolution. The French Revolution took place from 1789 to 1792. France was ruled over through a monarchy government, which is a king/queen as the ruler who decides on the rules and actions within the country. The King of France before the French Revolution was King Louis XVI. Before the Revolution, the working class lived in poor conditions, including social, political, and economic structure. The working class suffered while the higher class, which consisted of aristocrats, kings, and queens, lived without worrying about food, clothing, and money. The foreshadowed act in which the French Revolution would spark is when a working class citizen attempted to assassinate King Louis XVI.
Government in France after Revolution. After 1815, King Louis XVIII wanted to propose the Bourbon Restoration. Ultra-royalists wanted to restore the pre-1789 system of absolute monarchy. Royalists, Republicans, and Bonapartists were all in conflict with each other in this time period. Liberals wanted to strengthen the constitutional monarchy, while the others did not. Once Louis became king, he issued a constitution. This was known as the Charter. The Charter of 1814 was drafted, and it presented all Frenchmen as equal before the law. France was much changed after the Revolution, and the egalitarianism and the liberalism of the revolutionaries remained an important force, and the autocracy and the hierarchy of the earlier era could not be fully restored. Sidney Carton. Sidney is an example of being impacted by the government because he looked down on the world because he was often a very pessimistic character, and the government turned their backs on those who needed help like himself. So in this time period, people who needed help never received it, so they just go silently suffering. And Lucy was eventually the one to change his moral beliefs, and this is a job that the government failed to do. So
Okay, Darnay's decided to depart Paris. He wants to leave for several reasons. One reason was that he was locked in the Bastille due to the corrupt government. Another reason is because Gabelle sent him a letter begging for help. The French Revolution was a monarchy in crisis. Oh shit. With King Louis XVI being the tyrant. He states gloomily, he believes their name to be more detested than any other name in France. And then Darnay's decision to return to France. So Darnay decides to return to France because he misses his wife and daughter. His resolution was made, he must go to Paris. This favored the desperate resolution Charles Darnay had begun to make, that he would go to Paris. And then,